Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. It is March 24th, 2021. And you can also write that as 3-24-21 for the third month of the year. It's the 24th day, and it is the year 2021. Don't forget to sign in. We have our Easter countdown. 10 days left until Easter. On N2Y this morning, you have your review of your vocabulary words. Now, you do have your word study standards connection for your word study vocabulary. All I want you to do is write the definition. That's it. That's all we're doing today is writing the definition. So you write what forecast means to you. Okay? Do not worry about anything else. Just the definition today, okay? And then don't forget to turn that in and save it so it saves your definitions that you all have typed in. And then you will have reading. We have a new chapter for chapter 6, preparing for the weather. So here is your read aloud for preparing for the weather. And then you have two different reading assignments to go along with that. You will have complete the comprehension questions and then the main idea details chart. So I will open that up for you there. And your story is an informational text. It gives us information. So remember our main ideas chart that you created. Remember, we start with our title. Then we have our main idea, which is what the text is mostly about. And then all the raindrops, which are the details that tell us more about the main idea. So we have our title. Our title names the topic. And then we have our main idea, which is what the text is, our umbrella, what the text is mainly about. And then we have the details. There's the rain. The details tell us more about the main idea. Okay? So right here in your main ideas chart, remember your chart, get it out at home, okay? So the main idea, what it is mainly about, goes at the top. Then you have your details, what the text is mostly about with your details, beginning, your middle, and an end. Please make sure you are writing these in complete sentences. They should start with capital letters. Remember our mints. What gets capitalized? Months and days. I gets capitalized, which is you, the letter I. And then mints, N is names, which are places, people, and streets. And then our T is titles. So like your books get titles, movies get titles, movies get capitalized. And then the S, the M-I-N-T-S. S is our starts of sentences. That's the important one. We start our sentences with a capital letter. So that completes our reading for N2Y. And then it is a library day here. It is Wednesday, so we go to the library. So we will be reading our library books to make sure we finished them. Some of us are getting close and we'll be taking AR tests over that on STAR. So those of you at home, you can either read a chapter book you have at home, email me the chapter you read, or get on Epic and read a book on Epic and then email me what you read on Epic. Okay, so I'll be looking out for your emails. On top of what you're reading today on N2Y, you will also have a book to read, a book you have at home or an Epic book. Okay, and then for writing, if you open up writing on N2Y, it's a journal entry number 4. Now again, everybody's writing does look different. So here's what mine looks like. If you have lines and yours does not look like this, because you have to type the sentences out. All I have you doing is writing 5 sentences about what you are doing, what you plan on doing, or what you would like to do over spring break. And I did realize that I keep saying this is the last week of March, but it's really not. We still have, so we have tomorrow, and then we still have next week, Thursday or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm planning on doing, our unit will not wrap up until next week. So I kept saying this week because I just thought it was the end of this week or the month, but we still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then next week we have Friday off for Good Friday. So we really have just a short little time, but next week we still do have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I plan on reading more of our library books here about our weather and our seasons. So I have our seasons book. I plan on reading this next week, along with our what is climate. So we still have those 2 books that I plan on reading to you guys for next week, because our N2Y, your guys' chapters are all done. So I got those from the library last week, and I still need to read them. So I'm excited to still know that we have time to read them for next week. So, but for writing, back to writing. So if yours does not look like this for journal entry 4, you will just be writing 5 sentences about what you are doing over spring break. Now, I know here at school, we are really working on restating our question. Okay, so I know we wrote our daily doodle, which we do every Monday. I know some of you all may remember this from last year. So we have our daily doodle. We write, no, we don't write, we draw about what we did over the weekend, and then we write 1 sentence about what we drew about. So I know here at school, we had to be reminded that we need to start our sentence with the question that I asked you. So our question was, what did you do over the weekend? So if I'm asking you what you did over the weekend, you should be restating that question like this. Over the weekend, I did. So I need to know, and other people need to know, that you are telling me what you did over the weekend. So we can't just start with, I went fishing. Well, when did you go fishing? You would have to restate that question as, if I say, what did you do over the weekend? You would then restate my question as, over the weekend, I did this. So if you are writing your sentences, you should say, spring break is coming. Over spring break, I will, tell me what you will do, period. I would also like to do, period. Over spring break, I plan to be with my family, period. Something like that. So that definitely can give you 5 sentences there. And then for math is money skills today. So I don't have a separate money skills lesson for you to do. So you guys will just be adding amounts, making change, borrowing amounts, using your 1-up method. And there's also a Kahoot game that you will be playing. These are about what we've been doing in class. So solving our 1-step equations for the unknown variable. We're trying to find out what x is. So I would definitely watch this video because it'll help you with your Kahoot game. And then you have this Kahoot game to play. And then on social studies, you have this number line to do. And it just goes through the steps from least to greatest, what happened from the past to the present. So you have that to complete. Your history timeline. as well as your economics lesson for social studies is reading Brent's Job. So remember, you have to go to your library book section. You will read about Brent's Job. And this story here, guys, is about long-term and short-term goals. So we should always have goals in life, goals that we could possibly have right now, like for this school year, and then goals that we want for our future, like when we get older, like past the age of 16 or 18. So having the short-term goal, short-term would be like this year. Say you're 16 or say you're 14. You want to create a goal within the year of you being 14. That would be a short-term goal. And a long-term goal would be anything outside of being the age of what you currently are now. So, like Miss Laudecker, she still has goals. Like a goal for this year would be to maybe plan a vacation for summer. So that would be this year in the month or in the year of 2021. And then my long-term goal would be something that I foresee in the future, maybe moving to a new state, maybe getting a new degree. I'm still not sure. I got my master's, so I'm really not sure what else I want to do in life, but I will definitely have to keep that in mind for a long-term goal. So it's always good to have goals, and we talk about goals in here all the time. So this story goes over your long-term and short-term goals. And then there's the comprehension questions that you will complete after you get done reading that book, Brent's Job. And then you have your life skills lesson is changing or checking the weather. So here's your life skills activity lesson for checking the weather. So look at the weather outside. What will Ryder do today? Now I know we've already done this, but we're going to review it. So we keep practicing looking at our temperature and knowing how to prepare for the weather outside. So the temperature here is 30 degrees. So what can you do in a 30-degree weather? Well, it kind of gives you a little hint. It is snowing. There is snow on the ground. 30 degrees is not that bad. Like you're not going to freeze outside. You can put hats and gloves on and for sure go outside if you are dressed for the weather. But you will definitely probably not be washing windows. You will probably not be washing your cars. But we could definitely go out and shovel the snow since there's snow out there. Okay, that completes your life skills lesson. And then for CK12, my science students, you will have technology design process. So you will be reading about the steps of the design process of the technology and how it was developed. I feel like this was yesterday. Hold on. Technology design process. Oh no, yesterday was the nature of technology. So it looks like the lesson just built. That's weird. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't click on the correct one. So it's technology and science. Here it is. I did believe I put that. Yeah, technology and science. That's on Dojo. So Dojo is correct. So you will find your one for today for March 24. Okay, so you will then be learning about the inventions made through science. There's your real world application, and then your adaptive practice for you to complete there. And I think that's it for today, guys. I know I also have on here the eat and cook. I have reassigned this lesson for those who are in person here at school because we cook on Thursdays. But we're going to go shopping today for our ingredients. So that's still on there if you want to review that. Then I'll post those pictures of us cooking it tomorrow. So that completes that. Make sure, again, it's a library day that you're reading your own book at home and also an EPIK book. I hope everyone has a great hump day, and I'll be watching you as you log in. And I hope you have a great, great day and be able to get to go outside. I know it rained yesterday, um, kind of during the day. We had some nicer weather that afternoon, but today is going to be another beautiful day. So I hope you get to go outside and enjoy it. And I miss you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.